This is the world's most valuable substance. It's not gold, it's not rare earth minerals. It is semen. And it costs up to $200 million per horse to own. Welcome to the secretive, brutal, and utterly mind-blowing economics of thoroughbred breeding. For a select few individuals, control over the global racing industry boils down to one simple, terrifying truth. It is a genetic monopoly. The speed you see on the track today isn't random. It's the result of centuries of ruthless selection, massive investment, and a bloodline so narrow, it threatens the very future of the breed. To understand the monopoly, we must go back to the three founding sires: the Darley Arabian, the Godolphin Arabian, and the Byerly Turk. They laid the foundation, but one lineage dominated. Today, virtually every single thoroughbred racer, from Kentucky to Dubai, traces its male line back to just one of those three, the Darley Arabian. But the true conquest began centuries later with two kings of the modern era, Northern Dancer and his son, Sadler's Wells. Northern Dancer was an underdog champion. After winning the Kentucky Derby and Preakness Stakes, he was retired to stud with a fee of just $5,000. But his descendants didn't just win, they conquered. His offspring were not only fast, but produced champions with shocking consistency. As the demand for his blood grew, so did the price. By the 1980s, his stud fee, the price to breed a mare with him, had reached $1 million US. He became the most valuable animal on Earth, rewriting the economics of equine genetics forever. Northern Dancer's domination created a bottleneck, and today, that bottleneck is controlled by his descendants, most notably the unbelievable phenomenon that was Galileo. Galileo stood at Coolmore Stud, a breeding empire in Ireland. He was so genetically crucial that his stud fee became private, meaning only the world's elite could even ask the price, which was estimated to be between $600,000 and $700,000 per cover. By the time he passed away, his lifetime economic impact was valued at nearly $2 billion. He wasn't just a horse. He was a global, self-replicating financial asset. This concentration of power has a dark side: inbreeding. When the entire global breed relies on just a handful of male lines, the genetic diversity crashes. Today, the thoroughbred faces one of the narrowest gene pools in animal history. This inbreeding makes the horses faster, but also weaker. They are increasingly prone to issues like fragile bone structures, fertility problems, and EIPH, exercise-induced pulmonary hemorrhage. The industry is caught in a trap. Breeders must use these dominant, expensive sires to sell horses at auction. But in doing so, they are continually tightening the genetic noose around the breed's neck. So what is the end game? When a $200 million asset dies, the dynasty doesn't stop. The use of advanced technology, including cloning and stored semen, keeps the lineage alive, allowing the monopoly to persist indefinitely. The global racing industry is a billion-dollar machine built on a handful of successful genes. It is a story of incredible speed, power, wealth, and a relentless biological pursuit of perfection, even if that pursuit carries the terrifying cost of extinction. The horse may have defined the past, but the engine of money now defines its future. Which animal holds the key to the next billion-dollar lineage? Find out in our next video.